Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense getting set. It's second down. Hand off to the single back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air. It's Morris. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And the Yellow Jackets will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. That run sets up a critical third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Fights through the tackler. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Direct snap to the back. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Knox. There's a screen pass to the running back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's third and short on the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
Let's go.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Hall. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Morris. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Linebacker shifting around now. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Back in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. And looking for a big play here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Kansas State offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Or it's snapped to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Jackson. The pass rush closing in. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Hoffman. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The DB's backing off from the line now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And that one is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Knox. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Wildcats looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to take off here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas State. Here comes the point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Now they get set to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Single back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To the air, it's Morris. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Wildcats offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Ready?
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Get set, get set.
Looking downfield, it's Morris.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Okay,
The
ready?
Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
And blue. And blue.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Ready?
Important second down play coming up.
Let's go.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready?
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Here's that defense shifting again. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they will claim the second half lead.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Fires it on the move. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back.
Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Knox. Bringing pressure. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
They'll run it from the gun.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take off. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Second down now after the sack.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Knox.
Makes a quick catch. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
2nd and goal for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And, Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about to line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-time touchdown, and now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for 2, but they miss it. And now they're still down by 1. I like the call.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he spins around the defender to earn a few extra yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Powers through. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.